Hello, this is another video from me and Educated Fool. If you can see, he's in there. He's just chilling in his little house. Me and him have been thinking of ideas, and if you look over there, you can see our AFK fish farm. But let's get on with the tutorial. So this is going to be a tutorial of how to make, as you can see in the title, a zero-tick kelp farm. And I think this thing produces about 1,000 kelp per hour, which is pretty good. So what you're gonna need is you don't need this efficiency shovel, but you just need something to clear out the area. So what you're gonna want is you'll want well, you can just pause it and look at all the stuff in the chest. So you'll want a lever, 64 red concrete or any other block, 2 normal pistons, a dispenser, 13 redstone, 3 redstone repeaters, 4 sticky pistons, slime block, 2 redstone blocks, 2 buckets of water, 1 spruce slab, I think, 1 stone pressure plate, an observer, a hopper, a minecart with a hopper in it, a rail, 2 chests, any stained glass. I don't think you need that grass, but I just got it, and kelp. You might need more than 1 kelp, because sometimes it doesn't always work. So, what you want to do to start is, as you can see, this is why I've got this shovel here. You want to mine out as you can see, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by a 5 by a 5 by 6 area. And what you want to do is then mine that 3 blocks deep. I think we've done it a bit deep here, so I'm just going to leave it like this. You want it 3 blocks deep, like this. Here you go. Then once you've done that, you want to place, so this is where your kelp actual bit's going to be, so you want that to be here. Then what you do is, once you've mined out this whole area, you go into the back, you get your sticky piston, go to the back of the thing in the middle a bit here, in the top right, and then you place a temporary block, with a sticky piston on top. Then you break that block. Then what you do is you get your slime, place that slime on top, get a redstone block. Then what you do with the redstone block is you want to place that right here. I think it's here. Oh no, sorry, no, it's here, sorry, I forgot. Place an ordinary block of any type here, right out in front of it here. Then what you want to do is you want to get your normal block, and you want to place that, it can be any block, and you want to place that at the bottom down here, and that will create like an infinitely powering piston. And then what you want to do is you want to get your blocks and you want to place them along the floor in kind of an L shape like this, and then one up. And then what you want to do is just get a block up here, so there's like a hole underneath it if you look down there. And then what you want to do is you get your lever, place down your lever, and get your redstone, place that all the way along the bottom here, and a redstone repeater facing right into this system here. So when you flick this, it should turn off. Now what you do is you get your slab, place it like that. You place it, make sure it's right like on the highest point of the lower block beneath that. Then you get your ordinary block, place 2 like this, and place your redstone all the way along that. Then you place 2 more blocks here, and then 1 backwards, and fill the top of them with redstone. and that should be powered right here. Then what you want to do is you want to get your sticky pistons. Place one there and one on the other side here. So that's actually what's going to be doing the 0 tick. Then you want to place in any block of your choice here. So it's like 2 here, sticky piston. Then when you click this, those two should go forwards and backwards, and as you can see, you should be able to stand on this block in the middle. So that block there is always present. And you can turn that off if you want. Now what you want to do is you want to get your rail, your hopper minecart, and your hopper, and your chests. And what you want to do is you want to place a chest on top of the piston, and place another one here to make it a double chest for storage. It doesn't need to be a double chest, but then you'll have more space for the kelp. Then what you want to do is you want to crouch and place the hopper there. Place the rail on top of the hopper. Place your minecart on top of that. And you want to make sure, it's really important, you want to make sure you break that rail. Then you want to place a block, you have to build up like this, you have to place a block on top of it. And another. And you want to make sure, these are just temporary blocks, and you want to push that block in with a sticky piston or a normal piston. You want to place a redstone on top of that, break the piston, and that pushes the block into the hopper. So you should see it should go like a bit glitched, black like that. Now what you want to do, you want to go get your normal piston, and see, so what should be happening is when you throw anything there, it should collect in that thing there and go into your chest here. So now what you want to do, sorry, you don't use your normal piston, you get your normal blocks, any of your, again, any type you want, place 3 up like that on each side. If you want to see there, that's what you do. Then you want to make sure you have an observer. You want to place your observer facing that way, so the little face is pointing, hello, the little face is pointing towards the open bit. Oh wait, no, sorry. Sorry, no, I'm wrong there. You want to place it so the face is facing like straight at you from the side, the back there. Then you want to place your normal blocks like this. You should fill that back in again, sorry if you mind that. And then you get your piston, place that there. Get your redstone, place a redstone repeater, set to 3 ticks with a sticky piston down there with a block on it. And then you get another redstone repeater just with 1 tick facing like that. And then what you should do is, so you should see that should be pushed in there. You should leave it how it is. I accidentally bumped it a second ago. So now when you turn it on, that should move, and those should stay in the same place. Now what you want to do, you want to get your stone pressure plate and place your glass. I think I can't now because of this. If you have this problem here where your minecart's stuck like this, you can place. It doesn't have to be glass. Maybe don't place glass because you'll need silk touch. You can place blocks like that and just make sure it gets pushed right into the corner again, because otherwise it might fall out. Make sure it's like that. Then what you want to do is this is quite annoying. You want to place your glass blocks on top of this pressure plate, and get your 2 buckets of water. Place 1 on the bottom and 1 on the top, and that should make that piston activate. That's good if it does that. That means it's working. And then what you want to do is place in your kelp. and if you want to make sure no kelp escapes, you want to place one on top. Now when you activate it, that will probably break, but that will just go back into this chest. And you want to hold down there, and that should grow a lot faster. So now what you want to do here, so that should be collecting into here, and if that's not working, you can rewatch the video. They might be because of this minecart. I've had problems with this in the past. It's quite frustrating it moving around. And sometimes the kelp breaks, so you want to stay here and hold down L2 to make sure it doesn't go away. If you liked this, subscribe and like. Goodbye.